Doing a 45-minute workout. It's going to be a combination of upper body, lower body, your core, as well as cardio. To start off, we're going to do 3 minutes of a warm-up, and then we're going to do about a 40-minute workout itself, and then about a 2-minute cool down. For this workout, all you're going to need is a pair of moderate to heavy dumbbells, and I'm going to be using cordless jump ropes, but if you don't have those, you can just do the motion by your sides like this. But it does add a little bit more to the workout. Alrighty, well, let's get started. All right, to begin, we're gonna do a 30-second march in place. Gonna make sure you're getting your knees a little bit higher than you would if you were just walking in place like this. So make sure you're pulling the knees up to your chest. We've got 5 more seconds. We're gonna go into arm swings. All right, feet about hip width apart, and bring the arms out and cross them. If you're sore from a previous workout, this is a really good way to kind of warm your muscles up and loosen them and stretch them out. All right, we're here for 5 more seconds, and we're gonna go into windmills. Windmills, you're gonna hold your hands out, and you're gonna keep the one arm straight with a slight bend in your knees, touching the opposite foot. All right, we're here 5 more seconds. All right, we're gonna end it with jump rope. Trying to drive up that heart rate a little bit. You wanna make sure you're not shifting your weight from side to side like this, but keeping your center of gravity very balanced. And you're not landing on your heels, you're landing on the balls of your feet. Alrighty, and then side lunges, alternating each leg. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with squatting with your feet to be about hip width apart, and take it down, and up, down, and up. You wanna watch that as you come down, your knees are not coming in front of your toes. In the same way that you're keeping your chest lifted, I'm not hunching my back, but I'm keeping it straight and lifted. I'm gonna get parallel to the ground. All right, we're gonna go into alternating side lunges. And we're gonna step it forward and push back up. And forward and push back up. Now with these, you wanna make sure that as you're coming down, this leg is not quite touching the ground, and this leg, your knee is not going over your toe. It's very important because you don't wanna end up straining any of your muscles, and you don't wanna end up tearing any of them. We're gonna keep going. Alternating lunges. Making sure that as you go down, you're not wobbling everywhere, to make sure you're keeping a tight core as you're doing each move. 5 more seconds, if I can count. We're gonna go into side lunges. All right, with side lunges, take your feet out wide, feet still going forward. You're gonna drop it. And in the same way, with our alternating lunges, our knee, as we bend it, is not coming in front of the toe. This is a little much for you. You can not quite go as low. If this is too easy for you, you can add weight to this. almost done. We'll take it from the top. 5, 2, and 1. Going straight back into squats. All right, feet hip width apart and take it down and up. Hear that music in the background? Says no pain, no gain. It's gonna start hurting here, but you can push through it. All right, last one. Going into lunges. Woo. See? Sometimes even I can get out of sync a little bit. This is too much, don't take it quite as low. Let's go about halfway down in your lunge. Come back up. Ten seconds. Push through. Alrighty, straight into side lunges. Woo. Make sure you're not leaning back or sitting in your heels. We're over halfway done. Just keep pushing it. You want to see change? This is how we get it. 5 seconds. All right, straight into the squats. So last round for legs, make it count. Remember to breathe. You want to hold your breath in this. I'm not trying to have any injuries. 10 more seconds, you're almost done. Less than 5, and into lunges. Less than 10. All right, going straight into our side lunges. Here, really want to see you guys get deep in these. Keeping your knee behind your toes, not letting it cross in front. Keeping your breath steady. This is your last 45 seconds of your legs. Less than 5. Alrighty, that is your leg. Alrighty, and now we're moving into our arm segment. We're gonna have 3 moves and 3 rounds again with 45 seconds each. Starting off with bent over rows. Grab your hand weights and you're gonna hinge. Your knees slightly bent, your arms are gonna be in front and you're going to pull your arms out, come back up, and back down. We're here for 45 seconds. With this move, if this is too much for you, drop the weight or don't do any weight at all. You want to make sure you're pulling with right between your shoulders. Also, you want to make sure you're not looking down, you're not looking up. You're looking about 2 feet in front of you. We're almost through it. Five seconds, make them count. Alrighty, we're gonna go to our next move, which is gonna be overhead press. You're gonna bring your arms up, you're gonna press them, come back down. Your arms are gonna stay parallel to the floor the entire time. Also, you're not bringing your arms behind your head, and you're not bringing them directly over your head, you're just a little bit in front. And on the side, you're gonna make sure your body's not hunched, and it's not overarched. You're gonna have a nice straight alignment. A nice straight alignment all through your body with your legs to be slightly bent. We're here for less than 5. Going straight into our next move. Putting it down. All right, we have bicep curls. You're gonna have your arms resting by your sides, slight bent in the elbows, and you're gonna bring them up and back down. With this move, you wanna make sure you're not just dropping your arms. Don't just let gravity take a hold. Make sure you're keeping tension in your arms as you pull them down. Now you're not swinging your arms up either. You want slow, controlled. Tension over time. You're already halfway through this move. Just hold it here. Less than 5. Alrighty, going back to the beginning, feet about hip width apart. We're gonna hinge, bring them out, and up. Down, up, down, up. This one's not about speed. This one's about catching your breath and really feeling it in your muscles. Really feel that pull. Feel your muscles strengthening and tightening. Go through each movement, keeping them controlled. We're here for less than 15. All right, less than 5. All right, going straight into overhead press. All right, you're over halfway through this move. Almost halfway through this set. All right, less than 10. I know I'm starting to feel it in my arms. Push through. If your mind says you can't, yes you can. All right, bring them down into bicep curls. Last move in this round. Less than 10. Going back to the beginning with our bent over rows. Right here. Up. sure you're not hunching your back in this one, keeping a nice straight back. If you need a break, take one beat of a break, get your breath, and get right back into it. I only have you for 30, 45 minutes in this. Make it count. Going into overhead press and almost halfway through this set. Less than 10. All right, going straight into bicep curls. Push through, this is your last move in your arms. You got less than 10. Make them count, squeeze, feel it, the burn all the way through your muscles. Feel your muscles contracting, and time. Our next 3-minute cardio section, you know you love them, and we're gonna start in 5 seconds of jump rope. 3, 2, 1. Halfway through. Our next move, we're going to be side to side. So it's the same thing as our front to backs, but instead of moving front and backwards, we're moving side to side over an imaginary vertical line. All right, take your 5-second break. Going straight into side to sides. Keep that core tight the entire time. Arms steady moving. Try to push through these sets. Got 5 seconds. 2, 1, 5-second break, going straight back into jump rope. And begin. Less than 10. Keep pushing. You're almost halfway through. Alrighty. 5-second break. Going straight into side to sides and begin. Almost through the set. Five seconds. All right, take your 5-second break. Going straight into, you know it, jump rope. Also, this is too much for you. You can stay standing and just coming up on your toes and doing calf raises. All right, take your 5-second break for your last set of side to sides and go. Also, this is too much for you. You can do side steps while you're still keeping your jump rope going, making sure trying to stay in pace with us. So you're still moving fast if you can. If that's still too much, slow it down. You're still moving, that's all we need. All right, your last 5 seconds, push it. There we go. Alrighty, now we're gonna go straight into our core moves. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lay down. We've got 45 seconds of regular crunches starting now. Make sure your shoulders are coming off of the ground. Make sure you're also not feeling this in your neck. Looking not quite straight up, but in front of you. Last 15. All right, take that breather. We're gonna go into side crunches. You're gonna come up and you're gonna go side to side, working your obliques. Starting now. It's too much for you? Come down and then go to the side. Come down, then go to the side. In your last 15 seconds, push through. Let it go, break it down. Let it go now. Less than 10. Let it go, break it down. Let it go now. All right, and then we're gonna turn over. And we're going into Supermans. What you're gonna do is you got your arms out in front of you, your feet back, come your head, not looking down, not looking up. Looking right in front of your hands. You're gonna go up and down. Pace yourself, you got 2 more rounds of this. Your lower back is a huge part of your core. So are your glutes. If you're not working your glutes, that might be a reason why you're starting to feel pain in your lower back. Alrighty, back to the beginning. Flip it over, going straight into crunches. Less than 10. You need to take a breath. Go ahead and take your breath. Pause for a beat and jump right back into it. Alrighty. Going straight into side crunches. Less than 10. All right, flipping it over, going into Superman. Make sure your core is staying tight in this. Make sure you're also having a slight bend in the knees, but you're not bending your knees up, you're bending at your hips. Alrighty, less than 10. Alright, flip it over to your crunches. Make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight throughout all of this. Not feeling the tension in your neck, but you're feeling it in your abs. All right, 3, 2, and straight into side crunches. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel it. All right, last 10. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over for Supermans. Up, down. Alrighty. And that is it for your core workout. Your last 30 seconds, 3 minutes of cardio, 30-second moves, starting with our favorite jump rope. And begin. Try to go with the beat of the music. Halfway through this move. Last 5 seconds. All right, and we're going into what I call is a double hop lunge. Double hop, backwards lunge. Oh, I'm sorry, double hop into a lunge. Woo! I'm feeling this. All right, take your 5-second break. Go straight into jump rope. Take your 5-second break. Grab your quad ropes. You're going into double hop, partial lunge. If you need to, side step, lunge. Side step, lunge. Last 15 seconds. 5. All right, take your 5-second break. Straight into jump rope. right, take your 5-second break. Going straight into our double hop with a lunge. Hop. Make sure as you're doing this, you're not losing your form. That front knee should not be crossing your toes. Less than 10 seconds, finish strong. All right, that was your last cardio section. Good job, guys. Start into our first 3-minute cardio block. What you're gonna need is 2 of your cordless jump ropes or just your hands. And we're gonna get started with jump ropes. We're here for 30 seconds. We have another move that's gonna be called front and backs. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump front and backwards as if you're jumping over an imaginary horizontal line. Keeping your core tight the entire time. Remember, we're not shifting our weight on these, keeping it straight up and down. 5 more seconds and then into front and backs. Alrighty, take a 5-second break. Then right into it. All right, 5 more seconds. All right, take that 5-second break. Straight into jump rope. If this is too much for you, you can do your legs out to the sides while keeping the jump rope going. If this isn't enough, try to get your jumps higher. All right, your 5-second break. Then we're gonna go straight into front and backs. Alrighty, front and back. Also, if this is too much for you, step forward, step back. Step forward, step back. Now, if you can, what you wanna do is you wanna go with the same beat as we're going. If that's too much, it's okay, slow the pace down, just keep moving, that's all that matters. 5 more seconds of this. You got it, push through. Alrighty, 5-second break. Last round through, push it out. And 30 seconds of jump rope. Halfway through. Less than 10, push it, push it. Alrighty, 5-second break and go straight into front and backs. Alrighty, front and back. Also, when you're doing this move, I want to see you keeping a tight core. You're not hunching forward and backwards, but you're moving your legs forward and backwards. Alright, you got 5 seconds. Alrighty, and there is your first cardio block. Woo! Alrighty, we're gonna go into our cool down. We're gonna go by feet hip width apart. We're gonna take a big breath, breathing it in and letting it out. And in and out. In. Bring down our heart rate. One last big breath. We're gonna go into pulling our arm behind our head. Feeling that stretch. You're gonna feel it in your arms. All right, pull them up. The other side. All right, bring them down, bring them out, swing the one across, putting right above the elbow. Swing them out. The other side. Make sure you're grabbing right above the elbow. For more of a stretch, you can look the opposite direction. Really feeling it across your back. Here we go, putting your arms in front of you. Going into some ab rotations. Feeling it all the way through your torso. All right, and go into, you want to try to stabilize yourself. If you can't, you can go ahead and grab a chair to hold on to. Pulling your leg behind you. Pushing your hips out. Making sure you're drawing your leg in, not out, but keeping it tight to you. Really works on your balance too. All right, go ahead and switch legs, shake it out a little bit. Switch legs. Hold it, feel that pull. All right, and let it down. We're gonna roll down, step back, and we're gonna put your back up, putting your head between your arms, feeling that stretch in your calves and in your shoulders. Going down in the opposite direction into a cat pose. Feeling that stretch all the way through your abdominals. Pull it back up. Put your heels down and feel that stretch in your calves. Going back into the pose. One more time, bring it up. Put your heels down. One more.